お待たせいたしました。というわけで、続きやっていきましょう。さて、とりあえず今は、あ、みーくちゃん、こんばんは。ありがとう。あ、NTD さん、こんばんは。今日もありがとうございます。そう、今日とりあえず前半、今ちょっとサイドクエスト1個受けてるんだけど、そのサイドクエストが終わり次第メイン行こうかなーなんてちょっと思ってまーす。でね、そのメインのところに関係してるのかなわかんないんだけど、この主人公のレサルデの母親のなんか場所を探してるんだ。母親を探してるってのかな。で、自分の出身の村の場所が分かって、で、家族のおばが生きてるということでね。で、まあそのおばに話を聞こうということでね、来たわけなんですよ。まあ、とりあえず、どこから仕留めていこうかな。これはダメだ。そういやー。なんでここ倒してないのに倒れてるんだろうね。なんかあった？で、このまま直進で、女性が動物に囲まれています。近づいた瞬間殴られてんじゃないよ。頑張って。
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me.
We are glad we arrived at the right time.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like...
very well.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I
家戻ってきたんか？
can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or better, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to
あ、
your
そう、
mother
この
when
ゲ
they
ームは
bound.
ね、顔
It's
結
good
構
that
リ
you
アル
are
だ
wearing
よ。
it today. My
映像も綺麗だからね。
who died far away from us all and divorced your sake. I still miss her so much.
世界観もね、結構楽しいん
She
だ。
wanted
やっ
me
てる
to
と
help
ね。
her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Tuleme, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
どれだ？お姉さんかな？
I never
ゲーム
would
の
have
方？
guessed.
Everyone loved our Elwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she
さ
would
て、
forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Duktaram.
あ、
Welcome.
本当に？ありがとう。
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me. Despite everything you know about me.
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
よーし。これで、じゃあ、わおレベラー。お、属性が触れるね。精油で固めた武器。はい。はい？とりあえず属性の方、振ろうか？そろそろ直感、スタミナ。そうだなぁ。ここは、でもあれかな。科学の力で振っていきたいね、後でね。とりあえず、これで意志がレベル5。オッケー。完璧な魔術です。おー、MP 増えたね。めっちゃ増えた。というわけで、じゃあメインの方の、なんだっけ？島の中心に行くんだっけ？評議会リーダー。グレンダンに会う。心の門。だってさ。さあ、しばし、ロードの時間となりますね。まずいらないものしまっとこっか。そんなに、でもそんなにあれか。対して、持ってるわけでもないんだけどさ。なんかあれか、調合できるかな？全部引っ張り出してみよう。これは科学レベル3。大魔術も3。はあ、そっか。 そうすると、科学レベル2じゃ、なんかあんまり1と2じゃ変わらないね。とりあえず、蘇生でも使うかな。持ってても使わないんだよな。もうカリスマの3だから仲間がやられることがそうそうないからね。回復魔法も覚えてるし。さて、新しいところなわけだ。随分広いな。いや、広くはないか。とりあえずまた壁沿い、左壁で回ろっかね。おー、なんか、あんまり見かけない敵が出てきたかな。まあ、ちょっと体力があるぐらいかな。何の問題もなしかな。お、なんかあるね。ここキャンプが2箇所だからやっぱそんな広くないね。動物がいっぱいだ。動物の森。集まれ動物の森。さあ、これといって特に何もありませんでしたが、何かいないですか？何かないですか？お、お、おおなんもなさそうだよ。しかし。あるじゃん。うん。微妙。こっちで。あれまたこういうのがあるんだ。へえ。そういえばどっかでもなんかこんなでっかい、これよりもうちょっとでっかいやつがあったなぁ。どこが行けるところでどこが壁なのかがわからないけど、この森は、さて、さて、めっちゃ引っかかるよ。さて、じゃあ、とりあえずこっちは一通の一本道だということで、おや、これはなんかありそう、なんかありそうだ。 後で来るんかな、こんなところにね。心の門。しかし敵もいないね。ここまでなんもないのはちょっとさすがにちょっと困るよ。なんか、あれだね。このフィールド平和だね。
Hello. My name is Desarde. I am the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate Desarde. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Vladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and a Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
とりあえず評議会に入れるか尋ねないと
Perhaps you
ね
could。tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal. I will then be glad to allow you to enter.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
で、あなたを助けてくれる評議会メンバーが現れるまで待つ。現
You
れ
have
るまで待つって言われてもなぁ。待つって言われてもなぁ。それは一体いつまで待てばよろしい？夜ですか？夕方ですか？おう、ここもなんか、あるね。まあ、多分マップ探索して戻ってくる頃には、あれかな？夕方ぐらいにはなるかな？どうかな？ずいぶん入り組んでるマップだこと。どこ登ってくんだ？ここじゃないな。これか。これか？なんかないですか？なんかない。違うね。あれ？じゃあこっちの方ちょっと行ってみたいんだけど、行けないな。 これ何この場所。これ、トラベルになっちゃったね。そうか。じゃあ、右手に壁で回りましょう。で、ここがスタート地点の場所だから、ここから右の方っていうのは道があったか？ないか？ないね。ないですね。じゃあこのまま右壁でバーっと走っていこうか。なんもない。敵もそんなにいないし、キツネ。なんもないね。お、なんかあるね。蘇生パウダー。さっき作ったんだけど、蘇生パウダー。作ったばかりの蘇生パウダーが、この敵はなんか初めて見るかな。こんなにトゲトゲしてなかったよ。視界が広い。決して強くはないですが、視界が広めだね。よっ。なんだろう。なんか使い回しな感じの敵の気もするんだけど、こんなにトゲトゲしてんのいたかな？前もうちょっとなんか、もう気持ちツルツルだった気がするんだけどなー。で、そこにキャンプがありますね。めよし。まあ、ねえ。そんなにこれといって使いどころがあるわけでもない皮がいっぱい手に入るね。あれなんだ？敵か？今度はちゃんと決めたいところ。よっ、勝った！マジか。痛い、なんか横槍が。 どせー。ペトリウスおじいち頑張って。まあ、しかし、何もないですね。とりあえずこれを左壁沿いで、なんかありそうな島。何かありますか？何にもない。いや、しかし何もないマップだな、これまた。ただただ本当に広いだけ？そこが境か。そこが境か。じゃあ今度こっち行ってみるか。この上は登れないしな。道があるね。なんかあるかい？なんか人んちだね。いやー、どっから降りるんだ？こっか。いやっほー。で、いい加減夕方になったんだけどさ、なんかありそうだけど、なんもなさそうだけど。評議会の人、誰か出てこない？誰も出てこない？頼むからなんか出てきてくれよー。この辺、一番近いキャンプは、一番近いキャンプがそこか。マップが狭いがゆえに見るところがなさすぎちゃって、どうしようかな。トラベルできる石はどこ？これか。これじゃあ、キャンプ行って夜にしようか。夕暮れ夜間まで。 で、こっちをまっすぐ走ってくんだ。いい加減、いい加減。誰か出てきてない？なんでいないの？
You have returned.
I will return later.
If you have a...
評議会メンバーが現れるまで待つって言われてもなー。ちょい待ちちょい待ち。これどこのこと言ってる？どこのこと言ってるんだか全然わかんないんだけどさあ。びっくりが表示されてないんだけど、これはもしかしてここはここで一回積みですか？こっちを進めないとダメですか？いや、めんどくさいな。さて、何か変わったもの、アイテムが光ってるね。はーい。さすがに話が進まないんじゃ、ちょっとどうしようもないからね。違う方のクエスト行こっか。いや。で、さて、連射ベイのヒーラー。
Quest! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Disarday. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
And you travel with a mind shaker. Strange trio.
I am Bishop Petrus, but I am not a mind shaker. A missionary. Why, pray tell, are you asking?
There are people wearing the same insignia that pass their time troubling the minds of my people.
Missionaries? I was not aware. I'm only here to accompany my friend, I assure you.
He is not a bad man, Donegad, even if his beliefs are foreign and strange.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malikor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps
お
we can help.
話が長いね。
You? Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when they wanted to convert everyone. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack.
テンランズまたなんか
There are
聞い
many.
たことない言葉が出てきたな。
Many have gone missing. We must discover.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries. Perhaps with the help of... As for the attacks of the creatures, I will...
Our master hunter, or the families of the taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it.
Do not worry.
Let's go and see this master hunter. He should...
モンスターハンターマスターハンター
Good day. Are you the master hunter?
モンスターハンターって聞こえるんだけど。
The Donegad Katazak spoke to me.
The Tenlands have been angered. The beasts have always lived. Of late, it may be that
What can you tell me about the Tenland?
they are normally very peaceful creatures. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but
Were there many victims?
many wounded. But the attacks happen more and more. I tried to chase them away. And now our children disappear. Distress alone.
Can you tell me who they are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman.
I will go and see them.
さあ、というテンランズの倒し方
I
につい
believe
て
I
聞
can
く。
help you in your fight against.
You must destroy their nests. There
巣を破壊する。
three around
この
here.
辺
I
に
would have
3
taken
つ。
care of it, but I did not find the two others.
And how would I go?
You must burn them. We see them. The night belongs to the ten.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy the nest. Come. Isn't it odd that these...
Yes.
What do you know?
I do not speak of things I am Dernaikse, like you.
うん。そしたらどうしようかな。
Is there anything that we might be able to...
Besides this, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our art
I can try to...
here in
What do you know about the missionaries?
the mind shakers. They speak all that they want. If they want to make their words do they
はい
follow.
はいはいはいはい。
I think if not for the but hope fled our
It
village.
sounds as if the attack... Look, I really need you to tell me what you know.
I regret I cannot speak words about something.
I must be going. Katazak advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the
というわけ
temple
で、
is.
エレメンタルダメージ錬金術調合剤。エレメンタルダメージ錬金調合剤。持ってるからいける。なんとまあ、原始的な武器ではこれが壊れるのもしょうがないよね。木の枝で、なにこれ、木の枝に石が刺さってるだけ？じゃあとりあえず巣を破壊したいところですが、はーい。
Good day. I hope he is right, and that you are not like the mind shaker.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her, or to understand.
Then I will tell you what I know.
そうだね、本当に昔ながらの武器だ
She is
ね。
very beautiful.
Is she very careful?
Oh, yes.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since, but she never returned.
Do you know where she usually...
Certainly. In the clearing. We find a great many.
Is there anyone in the village that might want...
No.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young.
What do you think?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was...
You think it might...
I hope. If they were...
But do you think that they might... I must leave now.
はーい。で、失踪した村人の家族と話す。どこら辺にいるんですか？ここか。
Good day. My name is Desarde from the...
Yes, my little brother.
Your Donegad asked me to help you. Any information you can give me?
This is true. I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear.
Can you describe your brother?
He is young, rather tall and strong. He is such a nice boy.
これ
Can you
さ
tell me more precisely when...
失踪っていうかさ、
No,
なんかさ、
Did your brother
駆け落ち
have
臭いよ
any-
ね。
no. He didn't get perhaps the missionary.
That could be a lead.
He has been but he told me that he has grown.
What do you think most...
He could have come face to face, but he knew how to. He got into a fight with them a while back.
You think the missionaries...
I don't know. But
I will go and see. Maybe there you can tell me more. Did your brother know the girl?
yes,
Could she be the sort?
I don't think so.
A promise can be broken.
Perhaps.
I must be leaving. It seems that our 2 missing youths were together here. No need for a seer to see that there must have been something more than friendship.
じゃあ、とりあえずこの辺のさ、エレメンタルダメージ、ダメージ。マップがよくわからん。なにおこれ あ、違うね。こうじゃないね。この、後ろ。しかし、その単純な作りこそが、治療不可能な、複雑なダメージを与えるのだ。ねえ、このマップどうなってんの？全然目的の場所がわかんないよーんで。
Do you have any news?
Not yet.
Your sister,
The brother of the...
he defend if the boy.
Now listen. I really... Hiding something, anything...
I have told you everything that I can. Bring...
If your sister broke the promise, we shall...
I believe you, Donegad. And I shall share... You are right. I know she loved...
Why did you hide that from me? I am not her suitor.
You are a Renaigse. You do not... When two young people give themselves to one... Breaking it would mean banishment.
I see. That is why they had to meet up in secret.
In the clearing.
I shall go and see if I can... I must leave. Why did it take her so much time to accept that her sister was in love with that boy?
Because her sister was betrothed to another. Breaking a promise is taking the risk of being exiled. Does one's word mean nothing on your own?
遠い。遠いな、もう。このキャンプ近くはなんて名前？水辺のキャンプ。水辺のキャンプにトラベルして、ほい。なんかいたね。あい！痛くない。そんなに痛くない。まあ、こんなもんでしょう。おや、場所が違うね。音楽は鳴ってるんだけど敵の姿が見えず。さて、て弱くない？夜明けまで休憩。
Must kill the dominant before destroying the nest.
おー、出てきた。いった、ちょっと。許さんぞー。はー。そんな夜明けまで待つ必要なんてないと思うんだけどね。ちゃっちゃか爆発しちゃえばいいと思うんだけど。ダメ？ めんどくさいね。めんどくさいね、このマップの形。これも俊敏がないからなんだよな。なんかどっか敵いたけど。まあ、いっか。この辺、どっかに、あるはずなんだけどさ、おや？離れてるからここじゃないね。ここじゃないね。あ、これか。
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left their takings. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
でいやーなんか、ごめん。のんきに座ってたから撃っちゃったね。さて、じゃあ、ここから行くとすると、どこに行けばいいんだろうか？
That cavern seems to be home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could
こ
very
の
well
辺
be
行
the
って
lair
み
of
る
that
か？
great tenman the hunter spoke of.
登ることができません。ああ、そういうことか。ていうか、ここ一回来てるんだけどさ、またここじゃあ、潜る感じ？あれ、なんか死んでるね。一体何？
One is older than the others. Judging from his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent.
宣教師の遺体のそばで発見されたメッセージ、ヒラリウスへ。
A man and a woman.
おうおうおうおう、急だな、急だな、急だな、おい。
These missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fought against the Renaigse. Their words are always sweet, but all they bring
さて、粉
Let's
砕。
return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
なんか綺麗に並んでるね。じゃあ、特に奥まで行く必要はなさそうだ。手前で住んでよかったね。で 宣教師と話す。宣教師と話す。違う違う違う。そうじゃない、そうじゃない。これの巣が、もう一個、あるのかこの中に。え、この中に？この方向でしょ？ほへー、どういうこっちゃ？そうするとだ？じゃあ、ちょっと奥まで行って、抜けられるかどうかを確認してみて、かな？でも抜けるようなところは別にないんだよな。なんもないでしょ？あれ、帰ってきちゃった。帰ってきちゃったなぁ。この辺コウモリがすごい降りてきちゃうんだよね。だから嫌なんだよね。いいっつ。さ、何もなかったね。何もなかったね。しかし何もなかったね。あれ？帰り道ここじゃないんだけどさ。これはどれ？何？ここの方のこと言ってるん？でもこの辺さ、道ないんだよね。ここ壁じゃん？ここも壁じゃん？なんかいるけど、とりあえず今それは置いとこうかな。それどころじゃないんでさ。ねえ、なんか敵が多くないか？なあ、もう敵が多くやんなっちゃうよ。結局この辺はなんかある？なんもないんだよね。 で、コウモリがいる。コウモリがいる。なんか敵が本当に多いと思うな。四角ボタンを押すだけの簡単なお仕事です。これが私の破壊しなければならない3つ目の巣？どこ？ちょっと待ち。あ、これか。ちょっと MP 回復させていただいて。その子か？夜明けとともに破壊いたしますよ。爆発させます。ウーパーン。で、おーっと、これはまた困ったね。違う。もうまたわかんないじゃん。もうわかんないよー。とりあえずこの宣教師を追い出すか。どっか敵がいる？お？お？何取った？なんもないか。
Good day. I am the legate of the congregation.
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always...
Could you tell me what your mission?
We must return these lost souls. We have in this...
Have you
失
heard
った
about the
魂
temple
を
attacks on the village?
We offered them our help.
In exchange for some...
Of course. These horrible beasts. To chase only a few away would be of...
You haven't been victim of these attacks.
On occasion, yes.
I fought against a great number of Tenlands. One that was quite spectacular. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt.
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal outlining your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People.
なんだろう。よくわからないけど、なんか怒られた気がする。なんで？はあ、そしたら今度被害者の会だね、今度ね。おー、ちょっと多いね。ちょっと多いけど、問題なーし。おう、おう、おう。
Well, on Almanawi,
I found him, but
a divorced Tiri. He knew every stone.
he had a liaison with a young girl. They must have forgotten the hour. Night took them, but I found both of them.
How terrible. I must recover his body.
With the body of the girl he loved. But it is a dangerous place.
I have a duty owed to my little brother.
I must be leaving.
で、被害者の会その2。どこ？本当にこの微妙なこのわからない感じやめて。
Do you have any news?
Yes.
Oh no. Nah. Serton Sidag.
I found her body in the lair of a great...
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew...
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown. I'm so sorry.
I must bring her body back. To carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be...
I should follow your counsel on Almanawi. Tell me about the before. I only but
De-
now they've even been known.
Do you know how to fight?
No.
Well,
It is possible.
これでとりあえずいいんかな？まあ、そんな近くにあったかい。巣が。破壊しちゃるけんね。
given the presence of tenlands in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
巣はどれだ？
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant
こ
before
れかー。よしよし。これそんなに強くないね。セットパーン。いったー。 めんどーい。
And with the death of the White Tenlin, the attacks should. We were even able to convince the missionaries to leave.
さて、害虫駆除完了ですかね。まあ、虫じゃないからなんだ。害獣駆除って言った方がいいのかな。カタザッハをコンスタンティンのところに連れて行く。とりあえずこれでいいんかな？よくわかんないけど。
I can see from your face that you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenlin down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attacks should no longer be troubling you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince, but they were not.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enriched.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. Alas, too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And divorced tear ends. You did well on Almanawi. Now they shall be able to find the rest.
Will you accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to.
いやー、しかし会話が長い。会話が長すぎて眠くなってきちゃうね。
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze.
コンスタンティン、死ぬ？
Consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You flutter in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katasak, Constantin. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaise, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering.
マジ優しい。
Mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
とりあえず。
Greetings, Katasak.
Vertir Dumat. What can I do for you?
I'm looking to meet Enon Milfrictiman.
But they did not let you speak.
Precisely. They said that only the...
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be...
Do not be sad, daughter of Bloodnid. One day you will be... This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan. Those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier.
Oh.
Take my seal and go and meet. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many...
Thank you, Katasak.
We do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you...
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin.
Have no fear.
Oh.
I must go.
For Awalam's sake.
なんだって？これでいけるね。いやー、よかったよかった。話が進んで目が覚めたよ。あのまま話されてたらお姉さん寝てたよ。ねえ、さっきなんて言ったんだろうね。なんかサイドクエストとかもなんかあるけど。まあ、本来、今日の目的は、島の中心に行くっていうのが今日の目的であるから、とりあえずね、島の中心へ。サイドクエストは置いておこうか。とりあえずね。さて、これで、パーッと。
You have returned.
Here is the seal of Donegad Katasak, of the village of Wenxavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it well. Enter.
ガチャッ。アイテムあったりする？ないね。
I give you warm greetings, Glendan.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasak. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin and many other people on our island suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that Enon Milfrictiman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasak sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And I suppose this cavern is guarded.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
はあ、水の試練を終える。エンオメミルフィッシュメン。
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God, he is Tia Fradi in all and every you are looking for. He is much more.
What can you tell me about?
It is the most sacred place of the island. I protect it.
Am I to gather that...
We are heads of the Council of Kings.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me.
The heart of the island beats near here. The vault.
Can you tell me anything more about the...
We gather here at every long... During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here. Those who have complaints against their mal. And when important events take place, so that the wisdom of all might be shared.
I must leave.
Qua awelem.
なんだって？
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaise.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way
ちょっ
is
と待って、
through
また
strength,
固まっ
the
た。
other by rules and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret.
なん
Anything
で？
else?
Nothing else.
なんでそんなに固まるの？
I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
よし。うん。で、水の試練って言ってたっけ？それがここか。
Siora, do you know...
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that...
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important
心を
that
込
you
め
give
てや
your
ること
whole
が
heart.
大
I know
切。
that you must choose your path in your combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. And there are ways of altering food to make...
Is that an idea that your mother used?
何のこっちゃよくわかりませんが、
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
I don't have a sleeping potion on me.
こうね、睡眠薬を持ってないとか言われたんだけどさ、どうしよっかな。ちょっと取り行ってこよっかな。どうせまた入らなきゃいけないんだから、どうせなら準備万端で行きたいかな。 睡眠薬も持って、睡眠薬持って、睡眠薬なんて持ってたっけかな。作んないとダメか。10個ぐらい作っといてみる？何を使うかわかんないけどさ。あとどうしよっか。爆弾とかも持ってっておこうか。あとなんかあるかな。まあ、こんなもんかね、とりあえずね。何が必要かよくわかんないからさ。とりあえず睡眠のポーション作ったし、とりあえず最初のところは、これでいいんでしょ？カカダルグ。
They're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion
Yo.
on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
そんな秒で寝ます？試練のための洞窟に入る。あ、何それ試練じゃなかったの？ん？うん。ん？活力か。そうするとこれ大回りしなきゃいけないやつか。おっ、コウモリでっかいのいるじゃん。いやー、倒した。おー。ん？
May the enlightened help us.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you. No.
Yes. Exactly like the...
Tell us. Vision.
I was in the sky. I was high up and I fell to the ground. And suddenly then, just like before... This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears
出
the image of
た
a
ーこ
stone.
れ
On this stone, the sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of. This drawing looks like an infant. Here, this looks like a snowflake. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop. This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears the image of a storm. On this stone, the sun is visible.
あー、なんだったっけ。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
で、なんかさ、あ、やばいのが待ち構えてるね。
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. This stone bears the image of a storm.
風が吹
Or
い
perhaps
て、
the wind. I already lit this candle.
風が吹いて、
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
違う。なんだっけ。
This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it is supposed to have. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of. Here, this looks like a snowflake. Snow or maybe ice.
なんだっけ、風が吹いて、水が違うね。
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this
違
candle.
うね。なんだっけ、なんだっけ。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. Evidently,
あ
I shouldn't have lit
ー、違
this
う。
candle.
なんだったっけな。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit. On this stone, the sun is visible. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
なんだったっけな、これ。なんだったかな。
This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it is supposed to evoke death. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って、なんだったっけな。
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
違う、
I must have lit the candles in the wrong
違
order.
う。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
違う。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
あれ？
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
風が吹いて、
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this
あ
candle.
ー？風が吹い
I must
て
have lit
水
the candles in the wrong order.
違う。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
わかんなくなっちゃったよ。なんだっけな。風吹いて、死だ。
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
あれ、そもそも風スタ
I
ート
must
だ
have
ったっ
lit the
け？
candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
水の
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
水の
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
ちょい待ち
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
え
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
あれもつけらんないけど
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
ちょっと待って、どういうこと？風吹いた。
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
違う。あれ？風吹いた。え？凍るの？
Here, this looks like a snowflake. Snow or maybe ice. I already lit this candle.
風吹いた。凍ります。太陽が出ました。違う。ああ。風吹いた。氷が。太陽が。水じゃなく、水か？水がよーし。開いたぞ。お姉さん頑張ったぞ。謎解き明かしたところでさ、ここは登れないじゃん？でさ、結局こっち行かなきゃダメってことなん？え？飼いならす？マジ飼いならした。マジか。
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tia Fredi.
ティアフレディの山のシルエットに見えて、その中に顔が描かれている。火山のせい。さっきの飼いならしたのはどこ行った？はい、試練終わりました。試練でした。いろんな意味で試練でした。
And so you have returned.
A face in the
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her wall. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the
あ、そこまで見てるん？
In the second room, You have awoken the Dosentats to better best them.
ドサンタを覚醒させて倒しました。ドサンタってなんだ？
And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasar towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enon Milfrictiman now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince him as well. Where can I find him?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clan. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirce. Mourning is a difficult...
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glinda.
Deirdre is the mal of the
なんのこっちゃよくわからん言葉を喋るんじゃないでよ。
You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I have already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the mal of the village of Vignam. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Dide.
Very well. I will go and see them.
Kwa awalam said. I hope that you will find.
ウェイ、水の試練終了いたしました。レベルも上がった。レベルも上がった。さて、これで新しく能力を振るは、どうしよっかな。科学の力。あ、かすみさん、こんばんは。どうしよっかな。活力はレベル1じゃ何もできないしな。直感も微妙だしな。科学でいっか。さて、その前にちょっと待って、コール船の空き地の状況を確認するっていうクエストがここあるから、どこのことだい？ここじゃないね。じゃあそのびっくりなんだ？あ、まだ行けてないところだったりするんか。よし、じゃあとりあえずコンスタンティンにこの状況を伝えましょう。こ これで多少はあれかな、進めるといいな。またサイドクエストちょっと増えちゃったからな。で、また試練がとか言ってるからさ。っていうか、ぼちぼち一回あれかね。そうだね、ペットリウスは一回外そうか。カリスマは今お姉さんマックスだから。とりあえず、シオラと、クルツであれか。職人の技か。とりあえずバスクでいっか。バスクは、武器は、レイピアとピストルか。なんかこの辺どっか装備できたりしない？レイピアは、レイピアは、この辺どっか装備できてくれるかな？できるね。スモソーと、装備できそうだ。これでいいんじゃない？よしよし。コンスタンティン、生きてる？超人集まってるじゃん。どうした？
I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes. He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes?
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Donegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, milady. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path.
rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that I wasn't privy to their counsel. But your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we...
That sounds like him.
I am sorry, Millet.
Why didn't you go and look for
な
yourself?
かなかのトラブ
To
ル
see
メ
if
ー
they
カー
had
だ
been buried
ね
by。rockslide.
What? Alone? What could...
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or... But that's a question for your superiors. Do you know precisely where the company was when you...
No, not precise. The Islander said they were following the path. But it...
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on...
Thank you, milady.
はあ。今度はどこに行けばいいんだい？とりあえずコンスタンティンを探すのが先かな？お、ああ、サイドクエストは次元性か。なるほどね。まあ別にクリアしないんだったらしなくても別にいけるっちゃいけるんか。1とか言っちゃった。石のアーチのキャンプ。これはアーチだ。で、目的の場所は近いな。バレるね。まあ、叩かなきゃダメか。いって。
This is the camp that Constantine's escort
お、
must
な
have
んか落ちて
established.
るよ。
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope the Domegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to
お、
what
コインガー
happened
ド
here.
が。お、
The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep.
お亡くなりになられてますね。
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Katazak. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join. We need to follow the tracks.
で、あと、調べるところ、この先か。
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area
こ
and
こ
taken
は
this
荒ら
path
されてる
followed by their assailants.
荒らされてるか？そんな形跡一体どこに？
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak
ね、
wanted to
ほん
use it
と
to bring relief to
普
your
通の道だと思うよ。
Perhaps. But there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
で、光るわけだ。
Corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are amongst them. This blade is a native ritual knife.
原住民の儀式用のナイフ。
Someone wanted to perform a ritual here.
その儀式用のナイフ持ってこうぜ。
Alleviate Constantine's symptoms. A crater. Without a
Crater?
doubt caused by an
Crater?
explosive potion. The soldiers
クレー
might
タ
have
ー？
been carrying them.
ああ、この黒い感じがクレーターってこと？
Taken such drastic measures. Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight. But a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
彼らの足跡をたどり続けようというのは、戦闘の痕跡をたどると言ってもそんなに死体が転がってるような道でもないんだけど、
More tracks. Footprints. The ones who got
行
away
っ
fled this
た
way.
に違いないって。なんかそんなんある？なんか燃えてんだけど。燃えてるよ。
These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
燃えてるね。燃えてるね。燃え、燃え、キュン。え？戦闘 BGM。
These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
あ、クレイモアが落ちてるじゃん。てか、この辺の武器さ、拾いたいよね。
Another burnt tree. This path
死人にはもう武器はいらんでしょ。
flames.
また焦げた木だ。通り過ぎた時に言わないで。ステルス1対1が限界かな？よいしょ。いや、いけるね。あれなんで？見えない何かに阻まれてる。
Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
あ、バレた。やっぱ2体ぐらいが限界か、この距離だと。
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces,
バラバラに引き裂かれてる？
or something else.
引き裂かれてる？めちゃくちゃ繋がってるけど。まあ、そういう描写をしたら、ねえ、18の G 指定になっちゃうからダメか。
Took this path. There was more fighting every. There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from?
お、こう敵が倒れててくれてるのは、あれだね。アイテム回収できるから、ありがたいね。
doing with all these explosives on them?
何もしなくても飯うまな。戦闘の痕跡をたどる。これ夕日のせいでさ、ここの痕跡が眩しいな。これめっちゃ眩しいな。なんかそれらしいものあります？とりあえずでもここ向かってみる？戦闘の痕跡とかだったら、まあオレンジ色のもやが出てるはずだからすぐわかるんだけど。
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up here. The
よい
path
しょ。
stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasak.
これはステルスはできないかな。決めてやるぜ。おっ、待って、めっちゃある、めっちゃある、めっちゃある。
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here?
突然の痕跡祭りやめ
I
て。
don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge be in some way linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
ブリッジ同盟？
These vials look familiar. Katasak used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up.
原住民ポーションの瓶。
I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine. What have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasak.
Unless he himself was behind it. He's a powerful Donegat. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer.
なんのことじゃねえ。よいしょ。
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he can now apply leverage to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Katasak may have returned there. His Voglendide might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. Or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That is true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
はーい。同盟の前哨基地、ここに行こうか。ここまで来たんだけどさ、せっかくここまで来たんだけどさ。特にこれといって何があるわけでもなく、敵いるね、いるね。1、2、3、4、5。バレたー。倒し終わったかい？ねえ、一体いつになったら島の中心に行けるの？話の引き継ぎが長いよ。あれこれ、でも、道他にあったっけ？ないよね。ないね。じゃあ、こっちは一通か？行けるようになってたりしますかね？ちょっとなー、どうかな？お、寄れるね。お邪魔しまーす。
You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere.
Desarde.
A legate. Pardon my dismay. But we don't, Captain Idris. What can I do for you?
I am looking for Constantine.
The governor? Here?
My cousin was part of his men and his camp were, but we found no trace of his body. Which wounded and holding up.
Have you cast your suspicion? We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency. But we haven't. The region is dangerous. The natives...
You do know that we found the bodies of...
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd...
Explain yourself.
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us that we have lost too many men to surprise attacks. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men. And you don't do anything.
赤いクラゲさん、こんばんは。
You can think of me as a coward if you like.
挨拶ありがとう。
I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
ありがとうございます。楽しみますね。
I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men
A survivor.
He wasn't able to say a word. Our nurse sits with him, but his wounds are extremely.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain.
Go and
さ
see
て
the nurse.
と、
Can't take it anymore.
話が長いな。とりあえずこんな感じ？
I would very much.
偵察兵の失踪と盗賊討伐。ガチャッと。
What are you doing there? This.
I know. I've come to see the wound.
That is very.
What are you saying?
No, he said I've been asking the captain for. I no longer have a single rem, and now that we have a
こ
wounded
こはあれ
patient.
かい？カレーの戦士の集まりなのかい？
Do you know what type of rem?
Yes, at least I think so.
I see.
Thank you. Because of you.
やけどに効く最高のポーション。解毒剤を手に入れて生き残った兵士のところへ持っていく。やけどに効く最高のポーション？ちょっと何のことを言ってるのかわかりませんね。何？華麗なる戦士たち。ちょっと待って。そうするとこれさ、これ話さなきゃいけないわけだけどさ、その華麗なる戦士を助けるためにだよ。そう、やけどに効く最高のポーションとかいうなんか初めて聞くわけのわからん名前のもんがさ、あるわ。やけどに効く最高のポーション。はい。やけどに効く最高のポーション。最高らしいよ。はい、最高のポーションだよ。
Yes, I was.
そうだ、やった！
Give it to me. I'll take care of this.
やけどに効く最
We
高の
must
ポーショ
wait
ン。
and be patient now.
Will he make it? And if he
Come back tomorrow.
very well.
See you soon.
なんだと？一日待たなければいけないのか。この辺の近くのキャンプはここか。で、先ほど手に入れた、原住民反乱軍のキャンプ。裕福な家族は彼に関する有力な情報に報酬を提供する意思があります。そうだね。今急に無邪気になったね。やったーだって。西の水場周りに盗賊団が出没する情報あり。メジロもその近くと思われます。西の水場。水場？ なんだこれ。なんだこれ。そしたら、ここでも壁登れない壁かこれ。くすぶった川のキャンプ。とりあえずくすぶった川のキャンプに行って、盗賊探して仕留めて、行きたいかな。この報酬とやらはね、何をもらえるのやら。キャンプまでが遠いぞーっと。トラベル。なんて言ったっけ。もう忘れた。今なんて言ったっけ。くすぶった川のキャンプ。くすぶった川のキャンプの西の方。西の方。敵がどっかにいるらしいんだけど、それか。ここから西の方の、この辺行ってみる？バレた。いやー、走った瞬間即バレですね。おー、いるじゃん。盗賊いるじゃん。私の経験値におなりー。報酬しょっぱ。50ゴールドか。これ以上何にもない。これ以上何にもないんですけど。で、この北の方に、なんて言ったっけ。北部の森で行方不明になりました。ずいぶん迷惑な人だよ、まったく。北部の森。どの辺をどう思って北部になる？これも森っぽいってば森っぽい。こっちの方は、これ森ではないんだけど。この辺とか？ これがわからないから、とりあえずそこに向かって行ってみようか。はいはいはい。とりあえずね、そこに向かって行ってみるわけですけども、何かいいものがあるかな。あとは単純にそこの道に行くのはいいんだけど、まあ、果たしてそこが通ることができる道なのか。マガスバール。登れる。お、はしごがかかってる。マジ暗。出た。ここか。で、よいしょー。こっちの方は別に何もないか。でもそれっぽいような何かがあるわけでもないし、さて、結構あれだね、アイテム落ちてるってのは落ちてるね。まあ、クマさんが多いこと。とりあえず全力で無視させていただきますね。おや、何かあるね、あそこね。これなんだ。マガスパー。自然派素晴らしいです。今度重要な任務を与えられました。狐みたいにこっそりと原住民の地区に忍び込んで偵察する僕を見たら、お父さんもきっとお父さんへ。若いな。このヒゲの生え方でお父さんもきっとって言っちゃう。は、若いな。まあ、ね。やられてたと。原住民キャンプ、こっそり忍び込む暇なんかないんだよ。なんか取り忘れのアイテムってあったりするんかね。特にないんかな、でも。この辺のでの原住民みんな一回仕留めたから、なんか物理的攻 交渉かっこ物理みたいな人殺したとこだもんね、これ。ここが入れないんだよね。あ、入れた。まさかの入れるようになってたけども、だがしかし何もない。はあ、ここまで何もないとなるとな、ここまで降りてきた意味がないぞ。で、いい加減、あとどんぐらい？あと24時間ってなったところから18分だから、でもまだ、全然時間経ってなかった。さすがにこのままリアルタイム16分もフラフラしてるのはどうかと思うからね。寝て時間、回すか。なんかあるね。なんだこれ。ああ。大してそんなに素晴らしいものではなかったですよ。伝承地区のキャンプ。あと18時間とか書いてあったから、この夜明けまでにして、オッケー。ちょうど時間に、ちょうどいいね。さて、華麗なる戦士に華麗なるお話を聞いて、カレーの作り方を教えてもらいましょうね。若かりしカレーの民よ。カレーの作り方を教えておく。あれいないんだけど。あ、いたわ。今の労働。
Better. A lot better. You the
労
one
働
who
問題。
saved me. The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she... Could you tell me what...
I will try. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement, and we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire.
Konstantin Katasak and his escort.
Dozens of wild animals that seemed completely enraged and in
Flames?
I don't know. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I dragged myself here.
I'm going to have to go and find...
You shouldn't do that.
That's enough. Rest now.
Yes. It's best I leave you. I'll have a word with your captain.
反乱軍ね。 何かのクエストが×になったけど、何のクエストが×になった？サイドか？あ、はー、これが2択だったんだね。なるほどね。
Excellency, I was told that you thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please, I did nothing more than...
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to... He and his company heard sounds of my cousin's escort were nearly annihilated by animals that just strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that...
One of those rebel savages, no doubt.
And they must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect dot. I'm sorry. I would give...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be...
Like you freed the scholars. Thank you again for saving...
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same.
死んだ男の声、誰に聞く？ 400メートル ?400 メートル？遠いんだけど、マジで。なんでこんな端から端に行かなきゃいけないの？なんでじゃー、なんでじゃ、なんでじゃ、なんでじゃ、なんでじゃー。しかしこの下から上にね、こう、もうちょっと細かくトラベルあると嬉しいんだけどな。どこでもトラベルできるアイテムとか、もうちょっと高速移動できるものとか。疑似点線のキャンプ。さっきそこ来たばっかだったんだけどなぁ。どうして敵が復活してるの？まあ、とりあえず、目的の場所へ、
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We're here...
Early.
Leave this to me. I know you, Renaigs. Speak.
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre. A soldier from the nearby outpost.
You dare come here? Let me throw him out. May they receive.
彼らを脅す、話すよう説得する。
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katasak, one of your greatest Donegad.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach and the Vorsht Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way we went to sea. But we arrived till the last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there. And many of the Renaigse were dead. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought...
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest. This request might surprise you. But we
Why?
examine him. To understand, we were told that an island native was.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
That is the very reason I need.
You may see him.
カタザッハは死んだ？マジで？いや、参りましたね。まさかの助けてくれたと思った人がもう死んでた件について。あ、マジで死んでるわ。
Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty, and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
いや、そうじゃなくてさ。
Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
いや、そうじゃないんだ
Afra
よ。
would know how to get information from this
いや、
body.
そうじゃないん
I'll
だ
need
よ
to。go and find her. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
アフラ、アフラ、アフラ、アフラって誰だ？アフラって誰だ？アフラ、アフラ？アフラ、アフラ、アフラ、アフラ、アフラ。アフラ、アフラって、味方のあれか、研究者、戦う研究者か、アフラって。もう、こういう時に味方変えなきゃいけないのは非常にめんどくさいな。味方を変えるというわけで、仲間を集める。集合。またそこまで戻るのが大変。もういい加減少しちょっと倒れてもらおうか。ちょっとしつこいよ。しつこいのよ。言いたくない。全然痛くなかった。さすがに防御力がやっぱ高くなってると、やっぱ違うね。こんな感じで、こうするとさ。 なんかちょっと道が違うな。なんでさっきと違うぐるっと回る方の道で来てるんだ？さあ調べてみようか。
Could you examine it and tell us what you make of his wounds?
Of course. This won't be the first time I've examined a corpse. We note a great number of large blunt force contusions.
ドンキで殴られたって、ドンキーコングだって。
None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open.
おお、なんかすごいことになってんじゃん。
Open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a
ね、
doubt on fire.
Yes,
結構エグかっ
these
たな
wounds
ぁ。
are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
溶岩を掴んで投げる。
guide behaving like this. It is not that way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know
火
who
山
is
の
actually
力
behind this attack,
ね。
nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned? Or angered by what happened to Katazak?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
メーテラズファー
Anatalas Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kedachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
さて、さっきのズームされて分かったけども、結構 胸元のところが潰れるように広がるようにえぐれておりました。カタザッハの兄さんは死んでしまいました。出会って間もなく早かったですね。とまあこんな感じでまあコンスタンティンがねどっか行っちゃったっていうのと助けて村の人っていうんでねやる感じかな。次行く場所はフラソネイガード古代の森。とりあえずこのままあれかな、キャンプの方まで移動してそっちのキャンプ地の方まで行ったら終わりにしようかな。気づけば2時間49分。もう3時間近くまたやっちゃったね。まあ、この移動のついでにね、ちょっと一緒にあとお知らせね。明日の配信は、このグリードフォールじゃなくって、ボンバーマンのオンラインの配信をやっていきますね。とりあえずね、視聴者参加型っていうことでさせてもらうんだけど、まあ1週間ぐらい呼びかけさせてもらってるんだけど、どうかな、人が集まってくれるといいなーなんて思ってたりするんだ。このまま人が来てくれることを願ってこの人に話しかけたら、
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here
あ、
again?
ネブってこの人か。
I've come to ask for your help.
My help? You still seek the remedy?
My cousin has been taken
Truly?
by performing the Anatalas fair on the body of Katasak the Donegad.
Katasach is dead. Under Vushti, he was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all.
He went with my cousin. My cousin has disappeared. Taken, according to a witness. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth. Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it.
Manemen.
None of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Doren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
儀式の場所に行くために彼女と一緒に出発する。彼女が一人で行くのを許可する。出発する？
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
出発しちゃったよ。うん。ここはどこ？結局ここ行かなきゃダメなんだね。せっかくここまで来たんだけど。しょうがないか。よし、じゃあ今日はセーブをして、今日の配信はここまでという形にさせていただきますね。よし、じゃあまた、明日、明後日かな。明後日からこのグリードフォール続きさせていただいて、明日はじゃあ、ボンバーマンの参加型配信ということで、視聴者参加型なので、いつでもお待ちしてますという感じで、お姉さん参加者大歓迎。じゃあ、そんな形で今日の配信はこれで終わりということにしますね。今日は、そっか、今日は、みくちゃん、あとは、NTD さんと、かすみさん、あとは、赤いくらげさん、コメントありがとうございます。高評価いただいてありがとうございます。というわけで、本日もお疲れ様でした。バイバーイ。またねー。また明日。おやすみなさーい。